Hello and welcome to this week's special episode of the Rantoul Roundup, where we round up the news so you don't have to. In this week's episode, we're going to talk with Niki Johnson about the Gifford community celebration that's coming up, as well as Amanda Vickery about the 4th of July parade, the fireworks, and the upcoming Freedom Fridays events. We hope you enjoy the show. Today's segment, we have Niki Johnson, who is going to talk to us about the Gifford celebration. Niki, how are you today?
I'm good, Kimmy. How are you?
I'm doing just fine, thank you. So tell us about the celebration. How many years has it been going?
Oh, now, see, that's a question I don't know the answer to. Yeah.
That's forever?
Forever.
Forever and ever.
Yep.
And that's okay. And how many years have you been able to be involved?
Oh, my gosh. I think I've been on the committee maybe 5 or 6 years now,
okay.
I think, roughly. But it started out, it was just kind of thrown together. I shouldn't say thrown together, but put together by the Gifford State Bank. Mm-hmm. And then the bank did not, they thought it would be better to get the community more involved. Mm-hmm. So they created the celebration committee. And so we're not actually affiliated with the bank.
Right.
We're actually a standalone committee, which a lot of people don't understand and don't think that, or not aware of it, I should say. But we have a committee that consists of myself, Robin Clements, and Logan Hesterberg. Mm-hmm. And we're actually looking for other people to be on it. So if anybody wants to be on it, that'd be great.
There you go.
And yeah, so then once we started the committee, we are outside of the bank. And then we just kind of put things together and make plans for the whole day.
Okay. So what is your date for this year?
July 1st.
Okay.
So we start off, and I'm just going to kind of read you my schedule.
Yeah.
So we start off with a 5K run and walk at 7 a.m.
Okay.
With a 6 a.m. registration. Once that's done, then at 8:30, they'll have a 1K kids run.
Okay.
That registration's at 8 a.m. And then from there, so that kind of kicks the day off early in the morning. From there, we'll have on Main Street, we'll have the parade that starts at 10. We're actually looking for volunteers to be in the parade, to have a float, an entry. You can contact me. All of this information's on Facebook under the Gifford celebration or Gifford Community Celebration. So we'll start the parade at 10, and it basically just goes south down Main Street. And then at 11, we start at the Warner Wrestler Park. 11 to 3, we'll have activities, food trucks, inflatables, all kinds of fun stuff for the kids. We have laser tags set up at the baseball diamond, bubbles and face painting, bounce houses. So we have lots and lots of fun stuff, food trucks. So all kinds of stuff for the kids to enjoy. And then downtown Main Street at 1, we'll have the car show. So that's put on by Robin's Body Shop. That registration starts at 12. And then 3 p.m. we'll have a bags tournament, which will just be north of the North 40 downtown. There's a little road that divides or is between the post office and the North 40, mm-hmm. and that's where that'll be set up. The car show will be right down Main Street. And then there is a water ball competition mm-hmm. down at the park, the Warner Wrestler Park. And then we will, what else is there? There's something else that's going on. Maybe not water ball competition.
Sounds like you guys have quite a bit going on, which is awesome.
Yeah. And then we'll round out the day with fireworks at dusk.
At dusk.
So yeah.
Where is the best place for people who are driving into town to park to see the fireworks?
That's a tough question. Mm-hmm. The fireworks are always set off south of Gifford, just south. If anybody knows the layout of Gifford, there's where the park is, mm-hmm. the Warner Wrestler Park. Just south of that, that's where all the activities are. And then in a waterway in the middle of the field, that's where the fireworks are set off.
Okay.
So really, obviously, the park is going to be a really good spot. Downtown is kind of hard to see the fireworks because of all the trees and stuff. Mm-hmm. But I have a lot of people that have asked, and they always drive down the South Road, which would, I think, be 2900 north, maybe? I think it is 2900, which is south of Gifford, the first mile south mm-hmm. of Gifford. And that runs east-west, and they can park all up and down that. And that's a really good spot
and have a really
to
great
view.
view. Wonderful.
Yeah.
So you told us about all the events and everything going on. You've asked for volunteers if there's anybody out there that want to help. Is there anything else that we can do as a community to support you guys?
Just come out and enjoy the day. That's the big thing. There's no charge for anything other than the bags tournament that is put on by B&D Corn. I don't want to misspeak their actual official name. So their official name is hosted by B&D's Cornhole.
Okay.
So the entry fee for that is $40.
Okay.
There is 100% payout. Otherwise that's the only thing that we charge for. And we're not even charging for that. The B&D's is because they have to do the scoring and all of that. Yeah. Otherwise the whole day is free.
Wonderful.
We're going to have concession stands, and we'll have food trucks and ice cream or ice. I think the icy truck or whatever. So, obviously, there's a small cost for that, but everything else, all the activities are free. So it's just a fun day for family and kids to come out and enjoy it and celebrate.
I was trying to look at my calendar here. The first is on that Saturday.
Yep.
So that's a great day to get out there with the family and do all of that. And well, Niki, it sounds like a wonderful time. I'm happy to have you on. I'm hoping that Amanda's going to be next up to talk to us about Freedom Fridays.
Yes.
Is there anything that you would like to say in regards to Freedom Fridays while I have you here?
No, I think that, I start that by saying no when I should say yes. Yes, I do have something to say. Just like the Gifford celebration, the Rantoul Chamber puts all that stuff on for free. There's no charge to anybody. So really it's just a great way to get out and have something to do, have some social time outside. There's activities for the kids, there's food trucks, there's games and fun things to do, the band to listen to. So it's just a great fun, atmosphere. And, so it's like everything else, it's free.
It's
That's
free.
The main thing.
Yeah, come hang out.
Free.
It's free.
So come hang out and have a good time.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for coming on with me today.
Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Of course. I look forward to having you again sometime.
All right. Awesome. Will do.
Alrighty, guys, in this segment, we are talking to the infamous and famous Amanda Vickery from the Rantoul Area Chamber of Commerce, who I'm trying to get to laugh because she's coughing today. So we're trying to do some silliness around here. We're going to talk with Amanda about the 4th of July festivities for this year. So Amanda, start us off with those awesome fireworks.
So we're going to kick off the fireworks on July 3rd at 9:30 p.m.
And you can see them where you've seen them forever, right? They're going to set them off
in the same spot. They haven't moved. It is a different provider this year, so we'll see how it goes.
Hopefully we'll have a little bit more bang.
I think so. I think we should, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of the goal for this year. And then the parade is going to be on the 4th.
The parade is that following morning on the 4th at 9:30 a.m.
Step off is at 9:30 at Maplewood and Grove.
Yes.
And then, it's the same route we've had every year. So get in your normal spot, come out and see us and wave to us as we drive around on the golf carts.
And if people want to participate, people start lining up at 7:15, 7:30 in the morning.
Yep.
So we usually like to have a vehicle count just to let the police know how many vehicles will be in the parade. But otherwise, if people don't mind being at the end, they can just show up, right before we step off.
And if they want to give us a count ahead of time, where can they find that sign-up information?
Yep, just give me a call, 714-7316, or they can sign up on our website or on the event tab on Facebook.
Okay, so it sounds like we've got a couple places for people to go sign up. And then it's kind of a first come, first serve spot lineup. So just get there if you want to be towards the front of the parade, try to get there early. If you don't mind hanging out in the back, you can get there a little bit late. And then the next thing we're going to talk about is Freedom Fridays, because Freedom Fridays is going to start that following weekend, correct?
Yeah, that following Friday on July 7th will be our first Freedom Friday. We're really excited for that. We have most of the details into place. We might add a couple things, but nothing's going to go away. Yeah. So we're really excited.
What are our bands this year?
This year on July 7th, we have In Bloom. They're rock and country. July 14th, we have Dalton Hall's band. They are funk, soul, and jazz. July 21st, we have New Souls, R&B, hip hop, and soul. And July 28th, Aces and Rhythms, and they cover all genres.
That's very cool. And what about food and beverage options for this year?
So every Friday, we're going to have Moe's Burritos, and every Friday, we're also going to have Ice Daddies.
Very cool. And ETs will have their little thing outside.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they're going to try to do some outdoor dining, but fingers crossed, we'll see.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. Now, are we doing the infamous foam parties again this year? Are we going to have bubbles? What are kind of those activities going to be?
Yeah, both. So we tried to vary things on different Fridays. The foam parties are going to be on July 7th and July 21st. Joyful Bubbles, the bubble guy, as we call him, will be July 14th and July 28th.
Very cool. So it sounds like we have quite a bit of variety. And then bags tournaments every weekend like we've had?
Bags tournaments every weekend. The laser tag, Alpha Dog Entertainment laser tag will be with us on July 7th and July 21st. New this year, we're going to have some inflatables.
Ooh.
We are going to have bounce houses on July 14th. And then we'll have an obstacle, a 70-foot obstacle inflatable on July 28th.
Wow. That's going to be a lot of fun for the kids. And then how much does it cost if the kids want to do any of these activities?
Almost everything is free except for the laser tag is $5.
Okay.
A little birdie told me we might get some face painting.
Oh, yeah.
And it's kind of just an independent person trying to start out, so she is going to charge something for that.
So, like a donation.
But we're going to have the caricatures again this year. That amazing lady that we get from Indiana.
She drives all the way over here just for us.
Yep. And that's no charge to the public.
Very
as well.
cool. And then what did we have last year? Did we had Boy Scouts came out and did something?
We had Boy Scouts. Boy Scouts is coming back. I'm not sure exactly what they're going to do this year, but they'll be back. We have some other pop-up vendors that'll be handing some stuff out and working with the crowd and seeing what they can.
Now, if anybody wanted to come out and help with setup or takedown, how could they reach you to get involved with that?
Yeah, and actually, I think this year I'm just going to have people show up.
Okay.
And we'll have little gift cards to hand out. It won't be much, just like $5 here and there.
Yeah.
But we'll hand some gift cards out if people want to help set up and take down. We're going to set up at 4.
Which is always super helpful to people in the community who have a little bit of extra time on Friday and don't mind coming out and helping us set up. We would really appreciate that. And then I feel like there was one other thing.
ET is going to have the outdoor bar.
Yeah.
We did upgrade and get some new, those outdoor free yard games that we do.
That's what it was.
Yeah, so we're trading some of those out, and I think we're going to get a really good response from the new ones.
I think I saw Limbo.
Yeah, we're going to do Limbo.
We're going to try some Limbo, people. So nobody go breaking your backs out there.
Dolan and I were testing it out. I'm not as good as I once was.
Dolan, our official everything chamber tester. He's really good at that kind of stuff. Well, Amanda, thanks for coming on today. And can you say the number one more time if people have questions for you?
Yep, people can contact me at 714-7316.
Or they can find you through Facebook or...
Rantoul Area Chamber on Facebook and www.rantoulchamber.com.
Very cool. All right. Thanks so much for coming on today, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for listening, everyone. We hope that you've gotten some information out of this episode, and we can't wait to see how 4th of July goes for all of us. We'll be on a hiatus next week and hope to be back with you the week after. So I hope that everyone has a safe 4th of July and you get to see some amazing fireworks. We'll talk to you soon.